Hi. I've been gone for a minute, and there's a lot of flying stuff around here, like probably gnats or something, and that might be a bit annoying. You know, I hope I'm being loud enough. There is water right here, just a running body of water. I also have a bit of blood on my hands at the moment. I mean that literally. It's my blood. Should be fine. Thorns, they're annoying. I was gonna record over further down that direction, because there's this cool big old like broken water wheel thing. It's all rusty and stuff, and it's over on like a beach-ish area. You know, it's not really a beach, but it's a sandy area. It's on like a creek bed. I guess it is kind of a beach. Yeah, no, so partially the reason that I've been gone for so long is because of the fact that my phone ran out of storage once more. But I actually found a pretty crazy solution to it. So apparently, every time I posted a video on YouTube Studio, the app, it would create a copy of that it stored on the app. It would create a whole new version of the video that it stored on the app, specifically for the app. Even after it uploaded to, you know, the YouTube servers in the cloud. Now, to be fair, you know, I think that there's no good reason that a company like YouTube would ever do anything like this. But it is quite possible that the versions of the videos that I uploaded, being no longer on my phone, no longer being locally hosted, are therefore now no longer on YouTube. Like, they're on YouTube. I know that they're on YouTube. But, like, therefore now being no longer able to play because the video files aren't in my YouTube Studio app anymore. I think that would be majorly bullshit. I think that would be the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. Because I feel like when you upload a YouTube video, the upload time is partially due to the fact that it is actively putting the file on the server. You know, I do have copies of all of my videos. I make sure that I do. Even when I'm deleting them off my phone, I'm usually trying to transfer them to something else. And I was trying to transfer quite a few of them over to another device, but I couldn't do that in any sort of timely manner. And so I was like, fuck it, you know? I'll just... And then I found the solution, because apparently 79 gigabytes of storage was being taken up by YouTube Studio, the app. And that's just from the media that was contained on there. The app itself is like 200 megabytes. It doesn't take a lot. But I will be checking after this video to make sure that all of the videos on my channel still run. I mean, some of them were uploaded on my computer, so those ones at least should still run. And I guess I will have to go about the long process of remedying the fact that most of my videos can't run. If, for some reason, YouTube was storing the files for their servers on my device, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in the world, but who fucking knows, you know? Also, I recently washed my hair, which means that it is like fluffier and airier than usual, but it also does this one thing about my hair that I hate so fucking much. It falls into place because my hair fibers are really fucking fine, and therefore it falls flat and it makes me look stupid, and I don't like it. You know, that's one of my biggest issues, because not only does my hair not cooperate with me, but my hair also hates me. Like, it's a no-win situation, honestly. Yeah. Anyway, so that's what's been going on. I also had some college stuff to do. I am now, enrolled in college. I've put a deposit down. I've applied for housing. I'll move in the fall. Swag shit like that. I made, friends at college, so I now have like a college friend group. That's cool. Already, Although, I believe that most of us are from wildly different majors, so it's doubtful that we'll have any non-core classes together, unless one of us decides to take an elective that's in somebody else's major, which is possible, where I'm going. So, who knows what classes we might or might not have together. But, it's cool having, new friends. Yeah. As of very recently, I have a friend in the Army, like actually. They don't ship out until September, so they'll still be around, but they're in the Army officially. So that's fun, I guess. Oh yeah, and me leaving the country, like on a trip, might actually be back on the table. I thought it was off the table. I did. But allegedly, I may be able to go to Australia for a few months, during the summer. I'd still like to go to camp with my friends, but I also can still like the few months don't have to be smack dab in the middle of summer. They can be like leading up to some summer. I could do April, May, and June or something, and pull back up. So that could be cool. I really do hope that I do, because there's not much for me to do around here, just in general. So the least or I guess not the least I could do, but I could just go travel for a bit. Maybe work some in Australia. There I can legally drink and therefore legally serve alcohol, so I could maybe get a job as a bartender. Maybe. I don't know what I want to do. I would like to make a little bit of money, I'd rather not be completely broke while there. Go cool places, meet new people. It could be fun. Plus, depending on how much money I make, I could, go other places on my way or before I go home. Yeah, no, it could be cool. Could be dope. I don't know. I'm not really sure how much money I could make. I'm not really sure, what all that could do for me necessarily, so I am a bit apprehensive about that. Yeah. I don't know. Life's been boring. Been feeling a bit, numb. Like, aside from the college stuff that I most recently did, it's just been... Yeah, I really just can't feel anything, kind of stuck. Maybe I've stagnated. Maybe I've just stopped thinking. I don't know. I'm kind of miserable. Everything's kind of slowed to a halt, and not in a relaxing way. It's nice to slow to a halt when you're relaxing, but it's terrible in any other context, really. I don't know. I've been getting less and less views, probably because I've been putting out less videos. And I've been, watching a lot of videos at home. I haven't even really been playing video games. Last time I hung out with friends, except for my new college friend group, was like a week ago. Maybe it hasn't been that long, but it feels like it. Honestly, it feels like it's been a month. I don't know what to do. I'm not depressed necessarily. I haven't even really been all that anxious. I haven't been happy or sad. I haven't been anything. Just been, There's been no great epiphanies. My loneliness has remained, for the most part, unremedied. I'm always in some sort of discomfort. Just stewing. I don't regret not making money, because I'd be more miserable if I was out there getting money. And money doesn't make me any happier. But it's still wild, because I'm not happy regardless. I haven't been going to fun events. I haven't been hanging out with my friends. Or at least it hasn't felt like it. Making new friends was like the highlight of my week. Everything else has been fucking eye-glazing, like, boring, Just nothing, I don't know if it's the extrovertedness, being tired all the time, the lack of mind-altering substances in my system. But it's just the same thing. Usually I'd talk about something profound. Last couple times, it was, everything sucks, my life fucking sucks, everything sucks. And now I can't even say everything necessarily sucks. Like, yeah, I'm kind of miserable, but I'm not even that miserable. I'm just... I don't know. I feel dead. There's nothing to be mad at. disappointed in. No sense of adventure, fun. And it's literally been 2 days since I last interacted with friends. That does include college friend group. Literally within 2 days, I've become a heap. I don't know what to do. Which is why I think that leaving the country might be a good idea, you know? Maybe screw my head on a bit more, or screw my head up. Anything just to feel again. I'm kind of in discomfort, I'm kind of in pain, and yet even that doesn't feel like anything. I just feel... No, I don't feel. I don't feel. I can't feel. I just... Usually, I'd like to have a point to these videos, and I hope that I haven't been being drowned out by the stream. But that would be ironic, considering that my droning has become like that of the stream, in which it's a constant bubbling, muttering. It means everything and nothing. Usually I would make this video, and if I didn't feel like I had a point to it, then I would start to try and talk about something else. You know? I would start to try and talk about how we're supposed to do things, about how my friends are stupid, about how my friends are amazing, about how I'm feeling, or about how things make me feel, you know? But I can't. Not this time. Hopefully the next video will be better. I don't think I need sleep though. I'm honestly not sure what I need. A change of pace, change of scenery, someone to talk to one-on-ones, a group of people to talk to, a girlfriend, drugs, alcohol, drugs and alcohol at the same time. Not generally a good idea, but I don't know. You know how some days you just don't have the energy? Some days you just can't. I felt like that for the past 2 days. And it doesn't feel like it's going away anytime soon. Maybe I need a jolt. Maybe I need a spark. Something to set me off. Just get me going again. You might have seen profound emotion from me before, and maybe someday you'll see me break down. But this is neither. This is a shell of a person. A husk of a human being. Just rambling and muttering to try and process that I feel like I'm not even a person at the moment. I guess all of my videos are processing somehow. This one's just processing something that doesn't even seem like it's capable of being processed. There's tired. I know tired. I feel tired. And to be honest, I'm a little tired right now. I mean, it doesn't help that I don't have a great sleep schedule, but this can't be solved by going to sleep. I might feel less tired, but I'll still feel like this. God. Why? This is no high of that like a morphine or a heroin, which morphine and heroin, same thing, different process of making, different, levels of expertise in making. It's basically the same thing. But this is no high of morphine, where all the pain is gone and you just feel alright. Nor no numbness of Novocaine. This is a numbness of the soul. One that can be not cured by words, nor hands, nor any division of mortal man. Division's not the right word. Devising? I don't fucking know. It's not something that can be healed by thoughts, actions, or words. Nor do I think that it might be very well healed by an element beyond that of a human. The divine, the spiritual, whatever you think it to be, it has not, it does not, it will not heal. It's a sickness of the heart and of the mind. A sickness that one can only heal with time. Perhaps you can speed the process along by offering new environments, new ideas, new people, new experiences. Perhaps you can jumpstart or restart your mind, your systems. But at the end of the day, whether it be short or long, this is healed with time, and time alone. What a bunch of fucking nonsense. I just started yapping. I don't know. Doesn't fucking matter to me. I think that this is probably just a manifestation of the deepest kind of loneliness. Not only do you feel isolated from those around you, your friends, your family, significant others, etc., but you also feel isolated from the world, from your surroundings, from your activities. I am literally becoming a paragon of loneliness. I am the one piece of loneliness. I am peak fiction of loneliness. Holy shit. I literally became so lonely that I became numb to everything. I hope that I can be heard, at least my words, you know. Let's talk about this park for a second. Yeah, there are a decent amount of people around. Not any within view at the moment, but it makes sense. Honestly, I didn't consider it, but it's like a Saturday afternoon, nice and sunny day. I can't even enjoy it right now. But yeah, no, there's a lot of people out here. There are people just sitting on benches along the path. And yeah, there were people over by the rusted, broken down water wheel thing that I was talking about, so yeah. I don't know, I need something to change. I need people. This is also a product of being an extrovert, because I doubt any introvert. Now, I'm not saying I doubt any introvert has ever felt this way, because I'm sure they have. But I doubt any introvert gets to literally the top of the mountain in terms of loneliness by being alone just for like 2 days. And like, I was texting people yesterday. Like, I haven't texted anybody today, but I texted people yesterday. Being alone for 2 fucking days has me in a fucking like trance almost. It is kind of depression, I guess, actually. I don't fucking know. I'm sick of everything. Or I'm sick of talking about this. Because I'm not sick of everything. Like, this wind is nice. For once, wind is being helpful. The water's nice, I guess. I don't care about the sun at the moment. I guess I'm just... I guess being able to appreciate that's too much to ask for, but... Holy fucking shit. Yeah, this video was a whole lot of nothing and probably just very low quality. If you watched to the end of this, I'm sorry. Please accept my apology in the comment section. I need it right now, you know. Like, my last 2 videos... Well, one of them has 6 comments, but like half of those are from me. And then the other one has like 1 comment, and I think it is mine. No, 2 comments, and one of those is mine. Whatever the case. I just want people to comment more, because it only makes me feel all the lonelier when I'm looking at my videos in the app, and it's like, oh yeah, fucking nobody said jack shit about this. And I know that there are some of you that constantly comment. I'm not blaming any of you for that, because you guys are real ones. You guys are in my Discord, or you might not be in my Discord, but you're a loyal commenter. Big ups to all of you. Want to see me drown myself? Actually, I think I'm out of frame. I'll drown myself later. I got more videos to make, places to go, and college to attend.